Hello. Cheers in Fresca soda, which is definitely one of the things I'll miss the most leaving Canada and going back to Denmark in exactly 3 weeks from this day. It's kind of absurd how fast time has gone by, and me leaving Vancouver is only a thought that struck me the other day that it's actually happening, you know. It's not something far out in the horizon or anything. No, now it's legit. And what you saw in the introduction montage was also my last day of school at the UBC. From now on, it's only a few exams and then that's it, basically. The thing that's a bit weird maybe is that these videos are coming out after Christmas, and they are also coming out after me being back in Denmark. But I guess that's just how it is, because I have been behind in terms of editing for the whole duration of the exchange program, and yeah, having to keep up is difficult when you also balance school and social life, and you know how it is. I guess it's like life. You're juggling with different balls all the time. It's like a clown. Actually, when I went to kindergarten, I was in the clown club, so I guess I'm a bit of a clown, both in terms of juggling between different things and also figuring out life, you know, as a young person, not having any clue about what I should do, but we just do something and see how it goes. And that's also what this video is about. Me just chilling in Vancouver, living my best winter life here in Vancouver, should I say. I can just show you the weather prediction for the next many days. There you go. It's not looking promising at all, but then it's good that most of the activities I have planned for this video is me being inside. And the first thing is me attending a Vancouver Canucks game with Hjalte and Jacob. That's the ice hockey team of Vancouver. And with that said, my plan is to just have some food, some fuel, and then head out to the Rogers Arena, which is where the game is played tonight. Like that good Phil Collins song, Against All the Odds, the weather next day looked amazing when I quit the curtains. Therefore, I decided to tie my shoelaces and go out for a run. I had my usual coffee from Palais and then headed to Granville Station to go with the SkyTrain with the destination of New Westminster, which is a part of Metro Vancouver. Let's do it. I have arrived in New Westminster, ready for a run. The vibes are strong. I'm having a pre-run banana here, bit of potassium on the boy. On the way to the Granville Metro, I saw an outdoor brand, the North Face actually, I guess you know it. In their shop window, they were stating that exploration is a gift, and I strongly felt that. So let's go out and have a great run, hopefully. I'm testing my Strava route planning skills here because I have no clue whether it's a good route or not, but we'll see. Let's just have a good run, at least. Although it's more than an hour since I stopped running, I am still completely tomato red in my face. But I just want to elaborate on the fact that these long runs are such a nice way of exploring parts of Vancouver that I maybe otherwise wouldn't go to. And the run today was no exception. New Westminster, maybe not the most beautiful place in Vancouver, but still glad I got to see it, and the run itself was also really good. It started out sunny, but then eventually the rain came, and from that moment it was more a game time kind of vibe where I plugged in some podcast and some music and was just trying to hit that runner's high where you get all these endorphins flowing in your body. Sometimes you have to be patient for the runner's high to kick in, but once it does, you're in no doubt that you got it, because then you just feel amazing. Sitting here in the living room of our apartment, being a bit tired and exhausted, also made me come up with a good metaphor for how I feel about the time at UBC, because as I mentioned yesterday, it was my last day of school, and the university has been amazing. I really like the campus, the vibe out there during the school days. But it's no secret that when I only have 2 school days a week and don't live on campus, I don't really feel like I have gotten the proper experience of living out there or feeling the UBC spirit. Because if you think about my exchange time or period as a cake, then you're splitting this cake into different pieces. And from my perspective, I simply didn't give UBC that big a piece of cake. Instead, I prioritized having big pieces for the weekend trips and exploring Vancouver itself, like these runs as well. I just cut the cake in a different way than what typical exchange stays would maybe do. But again, I might be wrong, because UBC and how exchange works there, where only 50% of the exchange students get on-housing campus, it also kind of suggests that there is going to be 50% of the exchange students coming to Vancouver that are not going to live on campus and therefore have to find housing outside of campus and will have a life outside of campus, basically. So it is what it is. I really like UBC. I'm not sure that I'm gonna miss it necessarily, but it's a nice university, and I'm really glad for the experience I had there. For almost the whole duration of today, I have been sitting in a cafe called the Cranky Cafe in Mount Pleasant, which is an area south of Falls Creek. Really like that area because it has good beer places and coffee places as well. It has this kind of artistic vibe to it. I think my plan is now to go to the Museum of Vancouver, which is located in Kitsilano. Some would probably argue that I could have done this in the beginning of my stay here, but I remember thinking that I should do these museum visits when it's rainy days like this one today, and therefore I'm going to visit that place now to get a bit more knowledge about Vancouver, and hopefully I can communicate some of that to you guys if you want it. I hope you want it, otherwise it's a bit sad. It's actually the bottle from the ice hockey game a few days ago. I bought it in there. Couldn't sleep because of the caffeine level in Pepsi Max, and I drank 2 of these. Way too much for my sensitive body. I made it to the museum, and if this doesn't look like something from Star Wars, then I don't know what does. Let's go in and check it out. And this way did the video start and finish, in exactly the same way. Me sitting in my bed, drinking Fresca, enjoying life. For real, it's like a fairy tale. H.C. Andersen. But this was another video of me chilling and enjoying the tiny bit left of my exchange stay here in Vancouver. This time around I also got to know the city a bit better. I have one fact that I learned at the museum that I would like to tell you guys. Let me just get the facts straight. Actually, we don't do any fake news here. There's plenty of that in the world, right? So I'll be accurate. More than 90% of Vancouver's residents live within 400 meters of public green space, including urban forests such as Stanley Park. Outdoor recreation in the city and the region continues to be a key facet of Vancouver's identity. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm really grateful that you made it all the way to this point. It means that you liked the video, and therefore I like you. Take care until we meet again in my next video that is coming out in a moment. One final thing is that I am completely aware of the situation right here, and I'm gonna take care of it now. See you.